Alrighty, this is the deployment of Orks plus Grey Knights versus Imperial Guard versus Demons. That is a trail level building. There are 10 guys on the first floor, 10 guys on the second floor, 10 guys on the third floor. There are people inside of that Chimera. They are Commander Asshat and friends. That is a looted tank with 3 big shooters, a Big Mac with a KFF, and 10 Burnas. And this cluster of fun is 90 Slugachapa boys, 11 bikes, and then 2 individual Defcoptas. And then we will have Grey Knights and the Demons.
Right.
And that one. They'll come in turn 2. This is deployment. Now the Coptas need to scout move. The Orks are supposed to take over the stronghold. The Guard are supposed to keep the stronghold. The Grey Knights want that spire thing. So do the Demons. Demons have to take it off that table edge. Grey Knights have to take it off this table edge. They'll start coming in turn 2. Let's see what happens.
Okay. The Imperial Guards
decided not to move.
Decided to stand still and drop ordnance weapons on Orks.
Who have definitely moved.
They also busted a Defcopta.
Ordnance killed through the orbital bombardment via the HQ and the Basilisk, they have killed 9 Orks in 2 different squads. And las cannon, they squished my Defcopta.
I squished a Defcopta.
Bunch of buttheads.
What ignores cover?
Other Defcopta ran over there because he sat on the building, figured out it wasn't far enough, and then hid. So he might actually get to break something next turn. Bikes. Moved. Turbo boosted. Sitting in open field. Hopefully won't die. Looted tank. Moved. Snapshot at Chimera through building. Hit vehicle. Did nothing. And everybody else ran. Because they need to move closer to smash things.
Because they're Orks.
Yeah. Imperial Guard did nothing. Good job, guys. Grey Knight and Demons join the fight. They're fighting over this silly relic, which has to be picked up by 1 monstrous creature, 2 guys in Terminator armor, or 3 guys in normal basis. On normal basis. Demon showed up first, decided to run in from the corner, because they deployed half of theirs like a drop pod assault, but they walked on. Because they decided not to roll. Grey Knights rolled. Dread Knight came in. Dread Knight goes, I'm going to park there. Oh, Dread Knight still needs to move.
He didn't.
Oh, he ran. He ran his 2 inches. Okay.
Yes, towards the obelisk.
He incinerated the... whatever they're called.
Blood Crushers.
The Demon Rhino Blood Crushers. Hit 2 of them with the incinerator and dumped the gat into them. He caused 5 wounds.
Yes.
Killing 1, set them on fire with Soul Blaze. Thank you, incinerator. Defcopta. Totally useless right now. Has shot at things and missed each time. Orkses have moved. These Orkses fought Bulgrins, killed Bulgrins in close combat. Like a boss. The IG broke the looted tank and killed 3 Burnas inside and pinned them. Ork bikes broketed the Chimera like a boss. Guys got out. What else happened? Did you kill anything else in
I killed
Ordnance
a few
Fire?
random orcs. But
He weaned the orc horde a little bit more as the casualty box grows. Oh, and he killed a bike. I don't remember how, but he did.
no, that bike was dead on turn 1.
Never mind. That bike died turn 1. Okay, that's turn 2. Woohoo!
I just wanted to get into
Grey
this
Knights
color
showed up to
scheme.
the fight. We will notice that the rhinos are gone. The Bloodletters and the Demon Prince showed up. And the Terminators decided to shoot at that thing over there and to do anything to it, instead of shooting at the target that they should have shot at, which was the Demon Prince, because they totally could have messed him up. Dread Knight killed 11 Bloodletters, because he's awesome.
The rest of the rhinos in Overwatch.
And killed the rest of the rhinos in Overwatch, because he's awesome. Just look at him. He's posed for awesomeness. You can't beat him. He's ready to go. Oh, and he got an increase in his... No, he has Force on. That's what it is. He has Force on.
In case he needed it.
In case the Demon Prince decides to be stupid and charges the Dread Knight. This bunch of fooey-ness got 0 psychic powers off. No, I take that back.
They banished people.
They banished the Soul Grinder, they banished the Demon Prince, and they banished the Bloodletters. So they all have 6 up invul saves. Because they suck. Squad of 4 orcs hiding here in the matte black terrain that they're totally camouflaged in. Killed the 5-man squad that was there. Didn't take a single wound. Def Copta of Stupid decided not to break the Basilisk again. He hit it this time, though. Yeah, these guys ran. These guys shot. Dwindled them a bit. Those guys shot. Killed most of a command squad. As now the commander is down to 1 wound.
By himself.
The building is still full of dudes. More thinning happened with pie plate-ness. One of the pie plates is gone because we killed the Master of Ordnance. Am I missing anything, Philip?
No, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So, Grey Knights for the win against the Demons. Still don't know how I'm going to break that stupid Soul Grinder. Everything else I shall kill with Volume of Fire. And the Orks they still have a task ahead of them. However, they're not hiding anymore because they climbed out of their hole. We'll see if they survive the turn. Alright, bye. This is the end of turn 4. The demons are all but gone. The Dread Knight did amazing Overwatch again and eliminated the rest of the Bloodletters. We are currently ignoring the Soul Grinder, like we should have been. The Demon Prince was down to 2 wounds. It will not die. Regained 1, and he killed several
more
Terminators.
He's killed like 5 or 6
During Philip's turn, he killed 3. They could not consolidate back into base contact, so they broke off combat. And then the Dread Knight and the Terminators got to charge and shoot. So that was fun. Yeah, he has 2 wounds left. I have 5 Terminators. The Librarian is sitting out of, he sat out of combat because he did not want to get trounced like a dead thing that he would have been. The Terminators had a hard time hitting and wounding. I think they each hit him and wounded him once.
Less than that.
Excuse me.
One hammer.
The hammers together wounded him once. The sword guy wounded him once, and the halberd wounded him once, and he saved All of it.
Wound.
Excuse me, the sword didn't wound. The Dread Knight wounded. And then the stupid face decides to save with his rerollable invul save.
Yay.
Moving on to the Orks. You will notice the only thing left outside the building is that is the basilisk. Oh, and that guy, because these asshats forgot to move. Flamertown / Burnas took care of most of what was there. The
guard
silver
attempted to charge into orcs.
The silver orcs killed the rest of them.
Did not make a 6-inch charge because
That squad wiped the floor with a 5-man squad. The bikes are playing inside. There are not very many guys left. On the silver tray is who's left. They have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 wounds. Excuse me. That's 4. Yeah, 10 wounds. How many wounds does the Lord Commissar have?
he has 1 left.
Okay. So yeah. 10 wounds inside the building, 1 wound outside, and a untouched tank, because that guy can't do his job. He has 1 job, and he can't do it. He even tried to charge and still failed. That thing still has 4 wounds. Still not quite sure how I'm going to kill it. Even if I do, I may be able to outrun it. Maybe. That depends on whether it makes close combat today or not.
It is slow.
And it probably will, because there's a... He'll get maybe a 6-inch move, and then he'll charge through difficult terrain and subtract 2. So, that is the end of turn 4. Now we're off to turn 5. Go Grey Knights and Orcs. Okay. Grey Knights conjured a vortex, which is this blast template. Caused a wound to the Dread Knight. Wasn't very happy about it. Dread Knight, with his vengeance strikes, kills the Soul Grinder.
In a single round of close combat.
In a single round of close combat. With 1 hit. The Dread Knight also killed the Demon Prince. Because these guys failed to do it. So these guys consolidated, touched the relic, they moved, now they're there. Dread Knight has more than made his points back. Over to Guard Town. You will notice nothing is on the table except the tank. The Black Orcs shot the HQ through the building.
They shot him in the back as he was
They shot him in the back. They caused... They had 4 hits, they caused 1 wound, and he failed his save. The Deathcopter finally hit the tank in the butt, caused a penetrating hit, and made it stunned.
So it's sitting there, doing nothing.
So that is down one hull point, right?
Yeah.
Our
2 left.
Our bike friends removed the squad that was over there.
That was running and
was probably not going to come back. But now this thing gets to sit here and not shoot because it has only template weapons, and it cannot pivot because it's shaken. So the Orcs will come take it. Everybody else ran. Forgot to move them. They ran. They're inside of the objective circle of awesome. The bikes are outside the circle of awesome, but didn't want to explode if the thing blew up. And there are 4 more orcs inside the building because they refuse to move. They like it in there. So, orcs took over the stronghold. Grey Knights have the obelisk. The demons are gone. Orcs don't know Grey Knights are here. Grey Knights know orcs are here, but do not care. They have what they came for. And that is the game.